I know this is going to come to a surprise to most of y'all, but I'm going to keep it buck. Anime is getting harder to watch every single day. I know I made that very catchy, or, did it get your attention? I hope it did. Anime is getting hard to watch. And what I mean by that is, in regards to watching anime, trying to find it on the internet, whether you're paying for a subscription service or trying to find it through the high seas. YouTube? If you're watching anime on YouTube, shame on you. I've seen those YouTube videos where it's cropped in the bottom right-hand corner and it has just like a filter playing in the background. My cat's going to go crazy. Yippee. Anime sites are shutting down. A lot of things are shutting down. And it's starting to make me upset. Now, what am I talking about? Well, let's get into it. The vast majority of my anime reaction / anime watching hobby, career, whatever you want to call it, I have used mainly paid subscription services, whether it's Netflix, Hulu, Crunchyroll, HBO Max. I don't think I watch it on there, but you get the point. I've only used paid subscription services, different types. I'll get into that, why I use different types, but different types nonetheless, for years. And sometimes, not all the time, but sometimes I do have to use a different service. I'm not talking about the paid ones, like the high seas. And what I mean by the high seas, hypothetically, but what I mean by the high seas are other websites that provide these animes, streaming services for free. I don't know how they get around it, but for free. And we take advantage of those services, those opportunities to watch free anime. Now, am I better than the next guy that's not watching it? Or am I better than the next guy that is watching anime, not paying for it? No, because I do the same thing. Now, why do I do the same thing? Why don't I just watch it all on Crunchyroll? Why don't I just watch it all on Netflix? Why do I Hulu? Well, I have a couple reasons why. One, sometimes they don't have the fucking anime that I'm supposed to I want to watch. Sometimes I can't watch a specific anime, whether it's new or has aired in the past, maybe even 5 years old, which is kind of psychotic, right? That one site will have it and one site won't. Take, for example, let's just take, for example, one anime. This is just one out of a plethora of them, which is Eden Zero. Eden Zero was a show I was watching through a Patreon request. Shouts to all my patrons, by the way, where I do be uploading my anime reaction stuff where you guys can go check those out. Silly little plug-in. But where I was watching an anime dedicated to somebody that was making me watch it. Season 1 is on Netflix. Season 2 is on Crunchyroll. How the fuck does that make sense? Why do I have to pay for a monopoly of streaming services to not only get different anime to watch, but I have to pay for different subscriptions to watch different seasons of the same show? I feel like I'm jumping the gun a little bit. What am I talking about? Well, in the past couple of weeks, the high seas, these anime sites that, where you can watch the shows for free. I'm not going to be name dropping any of them, but if you guys have seen your favorite anime websites that you can't stream and watch them anymore, there's a reason why. The pirate sites. The pirate sites. They're getting shut down. Reasons why? Presumably being because of copyright. And the East Hemisphere, Japan, is getting wind of it. So they're coming after all these sites that respectfully shouldn't have been up to begin with. But they're coming after the sites nonetheless, and they're shutting them down. Now, it started with, if you guys remember the GOAT, I think it was Go Anime. Rest in peace. I said I wasn't going to name drop, but that one's already been buried. It already has its tombstone. But Go Anime, the GOAT, that one got shut down a while ago. Now, reasons being, I have no idea, but you all know when you just pop up on the interwebs and you try to find it, it's not there anymore, and you're just like, damn, what do I do now? And you have to find a new site, go on Reddit and find a new one. A plethora, a handful of sites got shut down. Even ones that I use. And like I said, you guys can tell me which one way or another. You shouldn't be using those sites. You should be taking the high ground. You have a platform. You shouldn't be telling people Brother, at some point in time, when I have to, already clarified, go to different sites, pay for different subscriptions that are leading up to $20 each to try to find not one season, but two. The second season's on another site. The first season's on the other. The movie's on the third. There's a problem. And sometimes these sites, most of the time, these sites just have them right there. Now, you could be saying, oh, you going to these free sites to watch anime, hey, you're a bad person. You are not, how should I say? You are not supporting the creators of these shows, of the production teams, of the animators, of the manga, right? Even though I do pay for the subscription nonetheless, through Crunchyroll, through Hulu, through whatever I'm buying. I pay for it all. Why do I go to these sites? Sometimes the media players are not working. Sometimes, like let's say a show, which I'm watching right now, let's say Kimi no Dodoke. I'm watching that, right? Good show. It's stuck at 480p on Crunchyroll. It doesn't go up any higher. Now, I'm still watching it for the nostalgia value. I like how it looks, right? But so to another person, this may seem like a turnoff. So these other sites, no names, that are still running could have that same anime and bumped up the quality to 1080p. I'm not talking about giving it 60 FPS like you see these Twitter montage people be making, right? And then saying like we upscaled this fight, this Naruto Shippuden fight to 4K/60 FPS and it looks like shit. I'm talking about just raising the quality up to the point where it just looks more modernized. And I don't know if you guys have been on other sites besides Crunchyroll, right? And like other anime webs, but I'm gonna just keep it another $1.50. Hulu fucking sucks in regards to watching anything. I don't know what's wrong with their media player. I have a bunch of cat hair flying all over the place. I don't know if it's just their media player or whatever. Sometimes the subtitles just don't work. Even if I'm on the TV, I'm watching, and let's say an ad plays. Yes, I pay $18 a month, and I still get ads. Isn't that fucking wild? And an ad plays. It plays its 30 seconds or whatever, and it comes back. Now the subtitles are all fucked. I back out the show. I come back into it. The subtitles are still 10 seconds behind what the show is saying. It doesn't make sense, so I have to close the application and come back. You see where I'm coming with this? There's a reason why, besides it being free, there's a reason why these anime webs are important to a certain degree. Now, no one's going to bat an eye if they shut down. Like, there's no way to back these sites if they do shut down because they're illegally streaming anime. There are ads on them sometimes too, which is kind of bizarre. But nonetheless, Japan, or whoever's coming from the right-hand side of the world, is coming down and cracking down on these sites. I'm just a little bit annoyed. And that's why I wanted to throw the question at you guys. What do you guys think? For me, it's fucking annoying that I pay for all these subscriptions, at least $50 a month plus, and I can't watch shows that should be already on there. What's next? I have to use a VPN to get a specific show. Let's say Netflix. I have to use a VPN to put myself in Japan, essentially, so I can watch a show that's only there. I don't want to do that. But another site that already has all the seasons or whatever is there, what am I supposed to do? Am I supposed to be like, oh, chalk, I guess I can't enjoy it. Move to Japan, lol. Like, I don't understand. And the worst part is, like, this doesn't happen often, but the reason why I enjoy some of these websites is because Crunchyroll, Netflix, or whatever the case is, mainly Crunchyroll. Shout out to Crunchyroll, but goddamn, the website crashes. The website, the media player just won't. It just says, "Oops, I know y'all have seen it. It says the little square. I don't know, whatever it is. And it says, oops. No matter how many times I refresh, no matter how many times I close the browser and I come back, it says, oops. So what am I supposed to do? Get on my hands and knees and pray? Go to sleep? I'm a degen, brother. I'm a degenerate. I don't want to go to sleep at 8 p.m. I'm going off topic, but I'm pulling the question off to you guys. It sucks to see all these websites being taken down. There's nothing we can do about it besides another website popping up, gaining popularity, and then we all start watching it there. But now that it's seemingly impossible to get to an anime that you want to enjoy now because they're just going to keep cracking down on these websites. It's disheartening because now I'm forced to pay for subscriptions that I already do. Do you hear me? Do you hear me, my little white knights? I already do. It's just seemingly getting impossible to watch some shows. They're either paywalled or gatekeep through another region. And the last one I wanted to talk about doesn't really affect me all that much, but I did see it on the timeline on Twitter. Is can I even say it? Starts with an N, ends with tie. You guys probably saw it. You guys know which one I'm talking about. It's the I think hentai is not a bad word or like demonetizational word. Hentai, right? Hentai and hentai, for example, the site. It's getting shut down as well. Now, I didn't really know what that was, besides, obviously, when I stream, people do make jokes about it, or they even put that little code in. I guess there's, like, codes or numbers that you probably see in IG comments and whatnot saying sauce, and then they put a code, and that code leads to whatever, I think, manga volume it is. I don't know. It's a site. It's a no-no site. And it's getting shut down as well. I do believe because of copyright, and the people that are uploading these mangas don't have the rights to them. This, like I said, this one was just a little throw-in. This one doesn't affect me in any meaningful capacity, but maybe to some of y'all it does. Now, reading stuff like this isn't a bad thing. You can do whatever you want in your own free time. More power to you. I just wanted to throw that one in there. I want to know if it affects you. You don't have to go into the very descriptive fucking detail if it does, but let me know if the other sites do affect you in any way, because they do affect me, right? And I just wish there was an easier way to watch things I want to watch without having to go through 4+ subscription services, 4 different websites, and to some God-given reason, those 4 sites still won't have the things that I want to watch. That's the video for today. That one seemed a little more passionate than last time. Because it was. Because it was. Let me know what you guys think in the comment section. And I'm going to pass another question off to you guys as well. I'm always looking for new topics to talk about. Whether it's anime, video game, and or generalization, anything to speak on in these commentary videos. These are new, and I hope you guys enjoy them. This one popped up in my Twitter feed. I'm like, you know what? I think I can rant about that because it affects me. I wouldn't mind touching base on a topic that doesn't affect me and I don't have a bias towards. Leave a comment. Let me know what you think about this anime debacle. But alongside with that, let me know what topic I should be speaking on next. Try not to get political with it. I don't really give a fuck. Could be fun. I would appreciate a like on the video, please. It'll let me know you guys want more. I know I'm a little bit late with this one as well. I was very busy this past Saturday and Sunday. So Black Ops 6 beta came out. You know I had to ride with that. So check out my other content and be sure to check out my Twitch channel. For everyone that's watching this YouTube video that's originally from my YouTube community and that doesn't get to meet up with me on Twitch because of the time zones and the way the time I streams at, thank you guys for leaving comments. I've read every single one. You guys are my fucking goats. And everyone that's new, subscribe. With that being said, always have a good day. Make anime easier to watch, please. Or shows in general. Later, fellas.